think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends. I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
No choice! It's over! Hurricane throw! No escape!
Tiger Blade!
Take this! It's over!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Take this! You're finished!
Look out!
Lunar Rondo!
Dance in the wind!
Area!
In here!
I'll
be saving this one!
Shockwave Slash!
Shattering them! He's in! Attack!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Strike! Don't stop! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! No escape!
I'll be saving this one!
Take this!
I'm hurt bad.
No further!
I can do this all
Take
day!
this! You're finished!
Shine! Radiant light!
Sonic
Full
Thrust!
of regeneration!
Look sharp.
No arts are being interrupted.
I'm ready to go.
Lunar Rondo!
Make it rain.
I'm on a roll! More where that came from!
Take this!
Photon
It's
Dance
over.
in the wind!
Tear!
Air thrust!
Lunar Rondo!
Now!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Gotta break through! Here I come! You're finished!
Crescent
You're mine!
Wind after
Carve through armor!
Are
You
those
picked the
arms
wrong
even
fight!
natural?
This
I'm on
one's
it!
mine.
Not done!
Orb!
Shockwave Slash!
Time to shine.
Wind in the wind!
You paid for that!
Look sharp.
Lightning wind! Lightning condensed!
Take this!
Thunder
This
blow!
one's mine.
Here I come!
Hurricane strike.
Razor
It's
cascade!
too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Look sharp.
Not done!
That's it.
Dazzle!
It's now!
Here I go! In an instant! Impact Rock! Not a chance!
Dance
It's
in the
over!
wind!
On guard.
Here I come!
That's it.
In a bind?
Hurricane strike. This one's mine.
Be
Make
still!
it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Law, wake up!
Damn, sorry about that!
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep. We can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
Backing down! Rolling snap! Talon sword! You're mine!
Stay rusty! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
You're mine!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
This one's all mine! Talon hurricane!
Raging storm!
Glimmer dragon!
Eagle of lightning! Raging
Regeneration! Rising focus! All finishes here and now! Eternal devastation! Eagle assault!
Sleep now.
You're mine! I'm ready! Eagle assault!
All yours, Kisara!
Lightning condensed!
Now! You're mine!
Thunder
You're
blast!
finished! You picked the wrong fight!
Handle?
You're mine! To be it's over! Do it! I'm just getting started! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret
No
this.
further!
Talon hurricane! Eagle fire! Be still! Take this! Lunar Rondo! Talon hurricane! Eagle fire!
Shine!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I owe you one! Rip and tear! Elusive deity! Take this! Rotating pile driver! You're finished! Shockwave flash! Here I come! You're finished!
Raging
Lunar
cascade!
Rondo!
In here!
Here I come!
Elusive
You're
deity!
finished! I'll smash you! Begin! Here I come!
Photon blast!
You're finished! Eat dirt!
More where that came from!
I'm ready! Don't leave! Blow them away! Not a chance!
Lightning orb!
Arctic!
Arctic waterfall!
Nothing gets us.
Sleep now!
Shine!
I'll be
Radiant
saving
light!
you!
You're mine! Of regeneration! It's over!
The waters of creation!
Here I come!
There!
Don't suffer in
I'll be
silence.
Here I
saving
come!
this one!
Blood. Rending.
Here I come!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
What's this thing?
Coming through.
You're mine!
Close one.
Another incantation ruined.
It's over!
Sleep well.
No further.
Here I
Lower the
come!
stockpile.
Benediction light.
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
I've
Shouldn't
used
have
too
done
much.
that.
You're finished!
Being interrupted.
Soaring light spear!
I'm on it. Shine.
You're finished!
Luna Rumble! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this!
Radiant light!
Regeneration! Shockwave Flux! You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Finished! This isn't looking good. You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready! Eagle fly!
You're mine! Totally! In an instant!
Impact rock!
Raging cascade.
This should do it!
Sleep now.
Here I come!
Not my fight!
You'll pay for that! Here!
Lightning orb.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
From
My turn!
raging cascade. Now.
You're totally! In an instant! Impact Rock!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're mine! It's over!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
No further.
Here I come!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're
All
vicious.
mine! Luna Rongo! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
They smite with
Here I
lightning
come!
blade.
It's over!
Here goes.
Try
Break it
harder!
down!
My turn!
Lightning condensed.
You're finished! Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
Now.
Light burst forth.
Radiant finishing.
Not a chance! No escape! Megasonic Thrust! Eternal Devastation!
Gale Force.
Crush! Destruction!
Air pressure!
You're mine!
Wind astral
You're mine!
energy.
It's go time!
It's over! We did it!
Light astral energy. Charge
take it?
malevolent.
Here I come!
Waterfall.
It's over!
I'll be saving
Destruction!
this one.
Crush! Megasonic Thrust! It's over!
Confiscated.
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Now.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned, but if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting. Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because, you know me, I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell. Whoa! Get a look at this view!
Don't get so drawn into it you fall over now.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a...
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Gotta break through! Take this! It's over! It's time! You're mine! Take this! I'm not done! Sharpening flash! No further! You picked the wrong fight! Take it! You're finished!
No dawn shall break this
Sharpening
night.
flash! You're done! Talent sword!
Can you take it?
I'm ready!
Freaking does it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Eagle assault! Pierce! Be still! Execution! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
It's over. Try harder. Take this. Be still.
Hold on to your heart.
feel you where you
Here
stand.
I come.
Take
With
Take this.
astral energy.
Our lives are being interrupted. Not fighting.
You'll pay for that.
Raging
Twilight
Cascade.
Spear.
Sleep now.
Take this.
Get on in there with the others.
It's over.
Far enough.
With astral
Too fast.
energy.
Stand back. I'll shoot it up.
Dance in the wind.
Shockwave Flash.
Get on in there with the others.
Dazzle.
You apart.
Twilight
No
Spear.
further.
Raging storm. Banana, let's go.
Radiant light. Take this.
Eternal Devastation.
Allow me to help you.
Dance in the wind.
You're mine. Eat dirt.
Raging storm.
Take this.
Armor won't save you.
Take this.
Sweet dreams.
Strike. Eternal Devastation.
Goodwill. Demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
Way to go.
I'm ready. Show me. In an instant.
Impact block. There's always room for improvement. Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Gilheen.
Hurricane Strike. Strike. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down. This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight. Take this.
You should have messed with me.
Dazzle. Now I can let.
I'm in your debt, Gilheen.
And tonight's meal is on
It's
you.
over.
You've got it.
It's over.
Begin.
Shockwave Strike.
I've let you all down.
You pay for that. Take this. You're finished.
Not on my watch.
Be still. Here I come.
Imbued
You're finished. This one's all mine. You're mine. Strike.
Sleep now.
You picked the wrong fight.
More for the stockpile.
Try harder. My turn. Is this it?
Raging
Prepare to be sealed. Resuscitation.
I owe you one.
Shine.
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Soaring Light Spear.
Ready.
I owe you one. Lunar Rondo.
Eat negative.
Holy Land.
Resonate with the earth.
Be still. Here I come. It's over.
I'll tear you apart. I'll finish you here and now. I'm ready.
Supernova.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
We can really make weapons with this?
time! Just back it out of it!
You're mine!
You're in it!
Can't get out of this! All back into defense!
Glad you underused it!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Now!
Blood.
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Eat dirt!
No complaints here!
Don't mind if I do!
Here I come! Swallow dance!
Raging storm! Whoa! Hey!
Here I
One at a
come!
time!
It's over!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
What I can do! I'll thank you!
I'm not done! Here!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty!
Take this!
Not my finest!
You'll pay for that!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
It's over!
I can't hold on much longer!
Damn it!
Radiant light!
Here goes!
Soaring light there!
Tear you apart!
Raging tempest!
Swallow dance!
It's time! No escape!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! It's over! Shockwave flash! Be still! You're out! It's time to station!
all mine!
Here goes!
Resonate with
You're
the
mine!
One last
Smash
one!
you!
You're
Lightning
finished!
cascade!
You're mine! Shockwave flash!
Eat that! Bloody holiday!
Soaring light there! It's over!
Radiant light!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's over!
Take this!
Lightning orb! More with that tornado!
Dragon Swarm!
Shine! Radiant
Now!
light!
In an instant! Impact block!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
This'll make us even more formidable.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
Go no further!
Here I come! It's over!
Not on my watch!
I'm on it! Here I come! You're finished! You're mine!
It's showtime!
This was all mine! Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest. Eat dirt! I'm ready! You're on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! It's over! Here! Take this! I'm on it! Try harder!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Anything in armor is
Raging cascade!
Shine! Radiant light!
Regeneration!
Regenerate!
Blow them away!
Take it!
Dragon Gem!
Take this! Devastation! Dominate! In an instant! Impact block!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.